But now we are going to play some motherfucking UMC, the Ultimate Movie Championship, brought to you by Cutthroat Comics. CutthroatComics.com.
They'll cut your fucking throat.
Go buy the new comic book, Stingray, out now. CutthroatComics.com. So we're going to play Ultimate Movie Championship, where we build our official Inspired Sword podcast movie list. Flickchart.com/IDP is where we go, and we rank movies. Should we do any kind of... We just do a normal one.
Say go at it raw.
So we're going to rank some movies. We have almost 600 movies on our list out of almost 800 that we've ranked. And we're starting off this episode with Batman. First
Batman 89. Keaton.
I enjoy that poster.
I like that.
Well, if you cropped it. Versus An American Tale.
I think they should be on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're going good to bad, left to right.
Well, I'm just saying, like, make one face.
Oh, right. But they weren't the same.
I know.
I mean, I get it. You know, I get it.
This just looks like they want to touch ears. Like, can we rub ears? Okay.
I want to hear what you hear.
Against American Tail.
And it kind of looks like Jim Carrey's
Riddler?
No, Jim Carrey when he was in the
Mask?
Humphalumps and Shingabumps, the Christmas thing.
Oh, yeah, the Grinch that stole Christmas.
Grinch. He looks like the Grinch. I mean, not the right color, but like the look on his face looks like the... Anyway. Versus Fievel Goes West. Batman.
Batman, for sure.
Batman. All right. Lethal Weapon 2 versus Borat. Cultural Learning of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan.
You don't have to read the whole thing every time.
I do. I actually do. It's the law. I don't know, man.
Lethal Weapon 2.
Really?
Diplomatic immunity.
Really? I don't know. It's tough because like action movie versus comedy. But that's like one of I've never laughed so hard in a movie theater as hard as I laughed watching Borat.
But I feel like Borat's also one of those kind of one and dones. Like,
yeah.
how rewatchable is it? How funny are those jokes again?
That's true. It's true. It's been a while. I actually might like him still. Because it has been a while.
It has been a while for me too.
But it's not as rewatchable as it might be.
I've watched Lethal Weapon 2 quite a few times.
Yeah.
I've watched that probably more than one. Which now looking back,
that was the toilet one, right? Where you stuck on the toilet. Yeah. That was on TV all the time.
A lot.
That's why. Because the first one was dark. You couldn't put that on TV. Fucking somebody committing suicide. A whole scene of where he's thinking about killing himself.
Yeah,
in his
you
trailer?
could put that shit on in the 80s, man. You can play anything in the 80s.
No, you could do this. I mean, you could kill people on toilets and shit. Yeah, Lethal Weapon 2. I'm good with that. All right. Next up, we have Air Force One. Get off my plane. Versus The Little Mermaid. Under the sea.
Under the sea.
Under the sea. And they got the nice little graphic designy poster.
Stomping in my Air Force Ones.
I mean,
I don't really. It's.
I kind of want to go Little Mermaid, which feels weird. It just feels weird on my butthole. But yeah,
right when you started singing "Under the Sea," that made that into. I was like, yeah, "Under the Sea." Just that song alone's better than the movie Air Force One. Yeah, and it's not a bad movie.
I bet if we just watched Air Force One,
we'd be like
probably,
Air Force One.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how good it was.
It's like there were moments that were really fun.
I'm sure there were, but
yeah,
he
Mermaid
beats up terrorists on fucking Air Force One.
Yeah, I get it. That's why it feels weird to go with Little Mermaid.
They made so many of those terrorist movies back then.
They're still making them,
but
now they're just based on
they're
like
true
3
stories.
years ago. Yeah, they create. The movies created the terrorists. I've never seen St. Elmo's Fire.
I can't say that I've seen either of them. I know
Okay.
I've seen Saw 2, but they're all one movie to me.
I wouldn't be able to. I've seen it, but I wouldn't be able to distinguish between the other ones. Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come all over it. Versus The Professional.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah. That's kind of one that I grew up on. Fucking James Earl Jones. It's great, man.
Sad
His
father
dad
shit.
comes back.
Goddamn
Yep.
fucking father
That's
issue
why-
movies. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and The Professional is just like a weird hitman who's got a creepy relationship with a girl. It's a good movie,
It's
but it's
interesting.
slow.
It's-
It's weird.
Yeah.
He's a pedophile.
Yeah. That's what I heard. The Future Time. There was the Future with George Clooney. He was in it like last year. Disney movie.
Oh, the World of Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like I guess the whole movie. It's like him trying to sleep with some 15-year-old girl. Or
Ugh,
something like that.
God
I
damn
haven't
it.
watched it, but I heard it's really creepy in that same vein. We got X-Men Origins Wolverine. I don't know. Did I see this one? It's where he goes back in time.
No, this
He goes
is
back in time.
no. This is with the fake Deadpool.
Right. Okay. Versus Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, that's I should have looked at both of them before I started talking. We have 28 Days Later. The zombie.
They're not zombies. It's a fucking virus.
Yeah, it's whatever. There's zombies.
They're fast zombies.
That's exactly
fast
what they are,
zombies
yeah.
though, which are more terrifying.
Absolutely. This was the. Is this the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
28 weeks later was the next one.
So this was like
This is a good
big,
movie.
huge scenes.
I'm not into fucking
shut down like London to
yeah.
shoot this film. Like those scenes were crazy.
I'm not into zombie movies that much, but
Kind
I
of like indie feel.
I liked this.
Yeah, me too.
The weird hold up in the prison, and
Yeah.
it always
Starts off with him in the hot. It kind of starts off like fucking how Walking Dead starts off.
it's very
or
Walking
moment.
Dead-esque because there's a prison that they hold up in.
True.
He wakes up in the
Yeah.
hospital and everyone's fucking gone.
Which those I'm not super familiar with the genre of zombies. So I don't know if like those are normal tropes in like that's just kind of the zombie thing to do.
Zombie lovers will tell you they're not zombies. They're not
That's
dead.
fine. I'm not a
It's
zombie
a
lover.
virus.
And I'm not a big zombie. I enjoy that
To
movie,
be a
though.
zombie, you have to be reanimated dead. This is just crazy rage virus.
But can they be cured?
Oh, I don't know.
So then they're basically dead? They're like vegetables
They will be.
with
Well,
automation?
no, they're not vegetables. They're just hungry, and they want your brains.
Yeah, but they're dead inside though, because they can't be. If they can't be, they're basically. If you're a vegetable, you can't. That's it. You have life support. Maybe science at some point will figure out a cure for what you got. It's just a vegetable is kind of. I mean, vegetables in general, they're called vegetables because they're not very mobile.
Yeah.
They're the vegetable of zombies.
But these are very mobile.
They're
They're most
zombie
mobile
vegetables.
zombie.
Yeah, that's the
zombie?
scientific term is
It's
zombie.
The genus is the zombie.
I mean, it's like zombie flickus or symphysis.
Something Latin like that.
It's super difficult to say and makes people have seizures. I don't give a shit what those people say. It's a zombie movie to me, and I enjoy it. But we're going up against Bad Boys, which I also enjoy. One of the few Michael Bay movies. You know, we got fucking Tally. What's her name? Tally. What's her name?
I don't know.
I kind of had a crush on her back then. The chick from
Is she the girl from Martin too?
I don't know. I never watched Martin. Dos Policas Rebeldes. Bad Boys.
I think the
wanna
translation
go-
is bad cops in that, or renegade.
Well, two bad cops.
Two bad cops.
Yeah. Yeah, because boys, so it's plural. I don't know Spanish too well. So what are we going with on this one? I'm weirdly leaning away, which in itself potentially is a spoiler.
Neither of these are my favorite movies,
But
but they're both.
really
I like them both the same.
I watched Bad Boys a lot. Like that was like one of the first movies that I remember buying at like Video Depot, where they sold their old their VHS rentals. You know, that's where I first started buying movies, so you could get it for like $5 or $1 or whatever the fuck it was back then. And that was one I remember having, so I'd watch it a lot. And it's you know, it's an early Michael Bay. It's before he's like throwing bodies out of a fucking van.
Bad Boys was fun, but
28 Days Later, that's why I'm kind of leaning 28 Days Later. Because it's weird.
Yeah.
Because feels like I should be going Bad Boys, but like 28 Days Later.
To be a movie in that genre that I actually do like
exactly
means a lot for that movie.
Exactly.
So 28 Days
Except
Later.
for the buddy cop, which is like, yeah, okay, that's one of the good, but it's not the best.
No, it's not. Probably not top 5.
So we're going 28 Days Later. I don't think I've ever seen Gone with the Wind.
I haven't seen the full thing.
So Apocalypse Now, Voices, The Bourne, Supremacy, which I don't know which one. 2004. I think that was the maybe in the third.
I can't
one.
say that I've seen it.
All right. Apocalypse Now versus
Can't say that I've seen it.
Crossroads.
See
not
you
the
at the
one.
Crossroads.
That was a Britney Spears movie, but not that one. It must have been two.
I
think that was Crossroads. Apocalypse Now versus The Matrix Reloaded. Now, I mean, you have to compare different things in this one. Entertainment value versus quality, but slow. Super slow. Versus, fun. Kind of should have just been the first part of a 2-part sequel. Doesn't end well.
I don't want to watch either of these movies.
I'm down for Matrix Reloaded. We just watched Matrix the other day, so I wouldn't mind watching the sequel to that. I mean, I'd watch the whole series again. I don't give a shit. I enjoy the whole series. I know there's problems with it. I understand there's problems with it, but I enjoy the fucking series.
This is where he goes
love
straight fucking Blade 2 Rubber Man special effects.
I know, man, and I hate it, but I hate that shit. But
it is cool.
I enjoy the story overall.
This is when
if
Smith replicates, and then he fights all the Smiths, right?
Yeah, I think this is it.
All
I think
right,
that's it.
It's not terrible.
And the
third
battle,
one's
he has
worse.
the Lockmaster guy where he's going, and he battles the pale Milli Vanillis.
The truck fight was
all
good.
I enjoy. There's moments that are not good.
There's a lot of moments that aren't
the two
that
sequels.
good.
There's just they tried too hard to do something that technology wasn't ready for.
I believe that there's a underground rave scene in this.
There's a rave scene in every Matrix movie. The very first one has a rave scene,
but that's like a
it's not
in
as
the
long
Matrix
as
rave.
This. Like this one's.
These are people.
Oh
in
yeah,
a
they're
cave.
in Zion.
Yeah.
People I don't know if it's this one or the third
cave
one.
rave.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. I get it.
It's not.
That's
fun.
what people would be doing. That's what people would be doing if they were free
raves.
from the Matrix. Cave raves. But I mean, not. Yeah, raves. EDM is popular now, bro. It's totally what people would be doing, and it's the '90s, so it fits. If this was like 5 years ago, I'd be like, nah. EDM's not popular anymore. Apocalypse Now, I mean, it's a great movie. You got great acting. It's really good movie.
Yeah.
It's just really fucking slow, and it's not really about a whole lot. It's just kind of showing you
how fucked up war is.
Like, we're following this guy into the depths of the fucking jungle, and we're just on a ride with him, basically. We don't give a fuck about him too much, even though he has had emotional things. But it's just like a really long movie.
It's really good too, but it's
really slow.
It's also a movie that I don't want to watch again.
No, I
saw
watched
it.
The Redux.
Well, that's the only way to watch it, and that's like 5 hour long movie.
Yeah. So we got Matrix Reloaded on this one.
Unfortunately, if anyone's listening to this, they're like,
"No, it's fine.
Fuck you guys.
Fuck them." Go listen to some other podcasts. No, but keep subscribing.
I have not.
You haven't seen The Kingdom?
Nah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Action. Not a whole lot of politics. Ooh, this is a tough one. I don't know. We have the original 101 Dalmatians animated series from 1961 from Disney, a classic. I enjoy that poster. I would never buy it. I'm not that big of a fan, but out of every single fucking 101 Dalmatian poster, enjoy that shit. Versus
to be
Return of the Jedi.
Russian, maybe.
Looks like ink blot. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like I really like that poster. It looks like a stamp almost. Versus Return of the Jedi.
Well,
101 Dalmatians.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. Oh.
Godzilla, the '98 Matthew Broderick Godzilla.
I had the soundtrack to that movie.
Oh, with
Foo Fighters had
P. Diddy
doing
Jimmy Page.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good. I love that song.
Versus Toy Story,
that was a
the
good
original
soundtrack. Versus Toy Story, a movie that almost got me into doing animation as a child, but realized what that took, and I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good doing still pictures." 1,000 times %, 1,001 infinities, timestamp it. Toy Story.
Yeah, that Godzilla movie was dog shit.
There hasn't been a good Godzilla movie yet.
I haven't seen the newest one.
I would probably like that one more than the newest one.
Ugh.
Just because the newest one's like, oh, Bryan Cranston's in it. Oh, no, he's not. Some fucking idiot that just never dies. This is an interesting matchup. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace versus Mission Impossible 2, The Phantom Menace.
Can I choose neither?
What we got, let's see the scenes. We got the pod racing scene is a classic scene from Star Wars, which is probably the only classic scene from it.
The short lightsaber battle with Darth Maul, because Darth Maul looked badass.
Right.
That was cool.
Two-sided.
Double-ended dong.
Right.
He's double donging it.
Yep, he double donged it. Yep, those two things. Then we have MI2, which had like this Tandy Newton. Tandy Newton's hot, underappreciated in a lot of movies. She hasn't been in a lot. She was in a Riddick movie, and then I don't know what she's doing. But my penis enjoyed her in the early 2000s. There's like slow motion doves flying away in MI2. We have like street bikes that all of a sudden have dirt tires on them, so they can
every
perform.
movie.
This one was really
Obvious.
bad, though. Yeah.
No,
it was
but
really
if you really pay attention, every movie where a street bike all of a sudden jumps something,
because it can't.
you're like, oh, look at the dirt bike in the air with the fucking. They made it kind of look like that.
Well, they just changed the tires on it, and they kind of were driving, like they were like not mountain bikes,
enduros,
fucking what are those called? Like off road. What are the fucking?
There's street legal off road bikes. They're called enduros.
But yeah, probably they look like kind of crotch rockets, but they have like tons of travel and can have fucking Anyway. So that's Mission Impossible 2. I've actually watched Mission Impossible 2 a bunch of times just to like throw it on because there's fun scenes in it. Versus aside from when I worked at the movie theater when Star Wars came out, I would go into the theater to watch the pod racing scene because the sound was really fucking crazy.
IndyCar fucking
the pod racing.
Yeah. But I'm saying they used a lot of IndyCar racing sound mixed in with different shit.
Maybe, yeah. But it was just a lot of like the engine bass was kind of it's great. It was great sound. But I've it's
that movie
like
was
for
so bad.
Weird.
That little kid is like in a mental institute now.
You're going to be in a Star Wars remake as a child. You're going to be a child actor and be in that. In today, internet, he came 99. That's the worst time to be in the worst hated prequel. It's not the worst of the three, but
that
that's
was the biggest
the
tragedy
series.
Until 9/11 happened within the past few years.
Sure. Absolutely.
It was The Phantom Menace, then 9/11.
It was like it was pretty much everything that director did in the 90s, probably. Actually, yeah.
Oh, in the early 2000s.
All of the 90s. All of the 90s.
Well,
and then the 2000s. Like, ever since 90, what was the last good thing he did? That was 80s, right?
Yeah. 80.
Yeah. So starting in 1990 on, fuck that dude. And it took him a decade to start fucking shit up. Well, when did those were kind of mid 90s, the redos of the where he added the digital effects to,
yeah, that was the mid 90s.
That was VHS time still.
But they all got re-released in the theaters.
Yeah, they
sucked.
Fucking well, they
were the same movie.
They
were still good.
dip.
They were still good movies, but with just stupid suck.
They just changed shit.
Special effects and fucking changed.
It's like, leave. Can we have an original, please? Can we have an original transfer?
No, it's mine. I want to
1080,
change it.
4K. Give me fucking. Stay away. Disney owns it now. Come on, Disney. Disney will fucking put something out because they love to sell shit so much. They'll sell like 20 versions. They'll have like an ultimate fucking pack. You get like
there's been 3,000 versions.
I know they will sell an ultimate Disney pack.
Oh yeah,
Guaranteed. It'll be like $4,000, and it will sell out. Everybody will buy it
instantly, and no one will open it.
What are we going with, by the way? Star Wars. Franchise-wise,
Star Wars is better.
Although I think the quality of Mission Impossible movies, for the most part, on average, is better than the Star Wars movies on average. Because 3 of the Star Wars movies are dog shit. 4 are good.
Yeah.
Where Mission Impossible 2 is kind of the only stinker, really. And for the most part, they're pretty good. Especially the newer ones. But
I'd rather watch the pod racing scene. Unfortunately, and I don't even like that. I hate that fucking movie.
Star Wars we're going with. Oh, another Tom Cruise movie.
God damn it, Tom
Vanilla
Cruise.
Sky versus Men in Black 2.
No.
Chocolate Moon.
Just Men in Black.
Sorry.
There's
Men in Black.
There's
also,
2 guys standing
I meant
there.
also. Not 2. TOO. Vanilla Sky versus Men in Black. Vanilla Sky was a crazy movie.
Yeah. I still don't understand it. I watched it a couple times.
It's kind of like fucking Mars. What is the fucking Recall? Total Recall. Where it's like he's in a company. He goes to a company to like relive dreams, kind of thing.
And then his face is all fucked up at the end.
I think that happens in the simulation. I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched the movie. It's really good though. It's really good. But Men in Black 2, best of the franchise.
Men in
One
Black
of the last.
also.
Yep. Sorry. I don't know why I keep saying that.
Because there's 2 little guys and you're counting them. I think.
I'm looking at I'm looking at Men in Black. I don't know why I keep saying 2.
Because 2.
I get that, but I'm not looking. I'm looking down there.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going Men in Black in this just because.
Yeah, I'll go Men in Black. I'm fine with that.
They're
It's
both
probably one of the last good fucking Will Smith roles. Kill Bill Volume 1 versus Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets Volume 2.
I don't think I've.
I think that's the first one.
Is it?
02. Yeah, I think. No, that's probably the second one. I think it's the second one.
Is that one with the big snake that they fight?
Sure. Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Oh,
because that's the chamber.
Yeah, Kill
and
Bill.
The snake is. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out if I'd seen it or not.
Yeah,
but it's like, yeah, whatever. I guess I'd seen it. Kill Bill.
Yeah. The Bride. Spider-Man 2. For real, though. The number 2 versus Office Space 2.
Also,
the original. Spider-Man 2 versus Office Space. Well, for sure, Spider-Man 2 is not going to fucking dethrone Office Space.
Our number one?
Number 1. That's
No.
not going to happen.
no. Office Space.
I didn't even realize Office Space was a 99 movie. There's so many great movies in 99, man. Training Day, one of the biggest movies to come out after 9/11 to get people back into the movie theaters. kind of weird.
It's a weird movie to come
also
back to the theaters with.
Well, I mean, it wasn't the first movie back, but that was the
Yeah,
first
I know, but like
movie to do good. Denzel, man. And it was about crime in L.A. where black people get killed, not like a bunch of white people in business building. They can't. That's not good. We just go back to like black people dying, and dirty cops. Training Day 2001 versus Superbad 2007.
it's an interesting one.
It is very interesting. Denzel won. I think he won Best Actor for this.
Yes, he did.
Which is not the role he should have won it for, but I do enjoy him.
I think
in it. I really like the movie.
I still think he had an Oscar-worthy performance in that.
But out of all of his shit, it's like you can tell that's like, oh, we're sorry. We should have given this to you like a decade ago.
Shit happens. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, they did the same thing to Scorsese. They gave it to him for The Departed, which is a remake, versus like Goodfellas. You can go fuck yourself, the Academy. You can just go shove an old black dick up your ass. Versus Superbad. It was one of like the funniest kind of R-rated comedies. It's kind of like a new. Is it Apatow? Was this Apatow?
No.
Apatow-ish. Though.
Yeah. A lot of the same faces.
Yeah. Kind of, raunchy. McLovin. I worked with McLovin. Not the same guy, but basically the same guy.
This was like the renaissance of the high school debauchery.
I mean, that was always a genre, but this took it to a bigger audience because you don't have to be a teenager. It's not like American Pie.
Yeah, very
high schooly, even though they're just out of high school.
But this is definitely, I think, bringing it to another level.
It's kind of like Dazed and Confused, but comedy, like more of a tighter comedy. Because like sprawling, it's over a town, but
and
people
it's
are
kind of a
involved,
slice of life, but seriously funny at the same time. I don't know, but Training Day is just so fucking.
I know,
so fucking good.
It's not easy for me either.
So good.
I know.
Poor Ethan Hawke having to deal with that shit on his first day of goddamn work.
Wait, you never get wet? You never get wet?
Sure.
Fucking put PCP in his weed. That's what everybody that like doesn't smoke weed is like. Oh, I got laced one time.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, you smoked good weed one time. Good job, you fucking
people.
Pussy.
Don't lace shit because drugs are expensive.
Give drugs away. Yeah, it's like, oh, they're giving edibles away to kids. Why? Oh, a whole town has THC in the water. Really? Let's get that fucking water. That's like the most expensive water you can
bottle
get.
That shit.
Holy shit.
Sell it, but that's false because it's like the razor blade and the fucking candy.
It's like, oh, we scare people. That's what the news does. Oh, scare people into behaving. But let's not scare people, Keith. Let's decide between Training Day and Superbad. All right?
I think that I can't vote on this one.
I can't either.
I want it to go to.
I don't know if I do.
I do.
I guess I do.
Because I'll be happy with whatever.
All right, we're going to the judges.
I'll be happy
for
with
a draw. It went all 3 rounds. Let's see. Oh, okay. How about fuck you, huh?
It's right there.
All right, Training Day 2001. Ooh.
What?
72%.
I have a feeling that
bad.
Superbad is going to crush
Comedies don't do good, bro. You got to remember that. Comedies do not do good.
Even 89 as an audience score, I think, 72. Low for that.
Yeah, I'm all right with it. It's good. I'd probably have it higher, but it's whatever. All right, so Superbad. Superbad from 2007 comes in at a whopping 88%. It did do well. That's surprising. That's so surprising. Hey, advertising. We're trying to do a show here. So good on Superbad.
Yeah.
Not by a huge margin.
No.
7 points.
Both movies are
6
fucking
points.
fantastic.
Yeah. I hope they're both right up there.
Jesus.
Superbad versus Beverly Hills Cop.
Superbad, no question.
Yeah, I guess so. Superbad. E.T. the Extraterrestrial versus the Da Vinci Code.
E.T.
Ouch. Yes, Elliot.
Bone home.
Brick versus The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
I've not seen Brick.
Brick is really good. Early Joseph Gordon-Levitt joint, the dude that's directing not Rogue One, but the next Star Wars.
Yeah.
That was his first movie.
Johnson or something?
Yeah. It starts with an R. I can't think of it all offhand, but yeah. We're going with the best movie for the Inspired Disorder podcast, Office Space, versus The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the Boner.
Which is the third. The
That's
last.
fine. I don't give a shit. None of The Lord of the Rings are going to beat Office Space.
No.
I mean,
It's a good movie,
sorry.
man.
Oh, for sure. For sure. It's going to beat a lot of things. We have Aladdin versus, this is interesting, Grindhouse. The Total has both.
Yeah, that's...
Death Proof. And did you watch them in the theater?
No.
Where you got like both movies and the trailers?
No.
I did. It was a fun experience. Long as shit because you're 2 movies and fake trailers, but that's where Machete came from. But you've seen both of the movies though, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you can imagine watching both of those and the trailers probably you've seen too.
That'd have been a bit much.
It's fucking cool though. It's a cool experience to go to a theater and to like see that shit. It's really cool. It would have been even better probably if at like a drive-in.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool. Versus Aladdin. I mean, I gotta go Aladdin on this. I love Death Proof and I love Planet Horror, but
Planet Terror.
Yeah, that too. And I mean, the experience was amazing. It was cool.
Death
Some
Proof
people
is,
hate those movies.
I don't
Death Proof.
hate it, but it's probably one of my lowest ranked Tarantino endeavors.
Yeah, I get
and
that.
Planet Terror, I thought was fucking goofy. Like it's all right, but it was just the bitch had a machine gun leg.
Yeah, it's what it's supposed to. It's like that Kung Fury kind of thing, but Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, I don't know,
but didn't go as far as Kung Fury.
It was all right, but Aladdin.
Yeah. I can show you the world.
I've never seen The Weight of Elephants.
Me either, but I wouldn't want them to show me. Thank You for Smoking.
Seen it.
Versus Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I'm just going to defer because you're going to pick Eternal Sunshine.
Well, do you like Thank You for Smoking more?
It was
a good movie.
They're equal to me.
I liked it, but it wasn't anything close to like the movie.
They're equal to me.
Not even close. Like, Thank You for Smoking's good, basic, got it, anti-smoking movie, independent, love it, good acting. But Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is like, you're getting fucking amazing practical effects by one of the best practical effect directors, Michael Gondry. You're getting one of the best screenplays.
I get it, bro.
You're getting one of the best performances.
Just click it.
You're getting one of the fucking shit.
We had so many talks about this fucking movie.
It's so good. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Let's do 2 more. The Lego Movie versus Love Actually.
Haven't seen Love Actually.
That's a good one.
Actually, no.
The first Jungle Book.
There's a new one now, but this is the original animated Jungle Book. No. I don't know.
It looks like it's not.
But the
let's just say it is.
Let's say
versus the Lego Movie.
The Lego movie.
Yeah. It's like let's just go.
Let's pretend we saw it.
Fight Club versus the Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West.
Fight Club is right, Keith. Thank you for playing.
Wild Wild West.
This is the last one. Old School versus The Devil's Advocate. I know you enjoy The Devil's Advocate.
It's a good movie.
It's okay. It's not good. Versus Old School. Frank the Tank going streaking. I mean, just those 2 scenes.
Old School's we've talked about it, and I also say that it's kind of messed up. That I feel like it's kind of a forgotten movie in that time frame.
Because Will Ferrell did so many good. Like this was before Anchorman. This
Talladega
is before,
Nights, Step Brothers.
So it's his early shit, and it's
but
not
he's
his
like
shit.
a third character in
Exactly.
this. It's about Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson, who
and
nobody
secondarily more Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
And then he's kind of third.
But he's the best part of it. He had the best career. Well, Vince Vaughn's done
everyone,
well, but...
Everyone was good in that movie.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I love the movie. It's a
My
great
boy,
movie.
Blue.
That's why we're picking that movie. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's it. That's what we're doing. My bladder's going to explode. So go check out the results. Flickchart.com/IDP. We've ranked 820 movies. Well, we've seen a lot. Some of them we haven't seen.